Kangaroos are iconic marsupials native to Australia, instantly recognizable for their powerful hind legs, long tails, and distinctive hopping gait. These fascinating creatures have captured the imagination of people worldwide and have become synonymous with the unique wildlife of the Australian continent. Belonging to the family Macropodidae, which also includes wallabies and wallaroos, kangaroos are the largest living marsupials. The term kangaroo generally refers to the largest species within this family, primarily the red kangaroo, eastern grey kangaroo, western grey kangaroo, and antilopine kangaroo. However, the kangaroo family is diverse, encompassing about 50 species of varying sizes and characteristics. The evolutionary history of kangaroos is a testament to the unique geological and biological development of Australia. Kangaroos evolved from small, possum-like ancestors over millions of years. As Australia became more arid and grasslands expanded, these ancestors adapted to a terrestrial lifestyle, developing powerful hind legs for efficient locomotion across open spaces. This adaptation proved highly successful, allowing kangaroos to thrive and diversify across the continent. One of the most distinctive features of kangaroos is their mode of locomotion. Kangaroos are the only large animals to use hopping as their primary means of movement. This unique gait is highly efficient, allowing kangaroos to cover large distances with minimal energy expenditure. When hopping at high speeds, kangaroos can reach up to 35 miles per hour, 56 km/h, and cover 25 feet, 7.6 meters, in a single bound. The kangaroo's powerful hind legs are central to this remarkable ability. These legs are incredibly strong, with large muscles and tendons that act like springs, storing and releasing energy with each hop. This energy-efficient movement is so effective that a kangaroo actually uses less energy the faster it hops, up to a certain speed. Complementing their powerful legs is the kangaroo's long muscular tail. This tail serves multiple functions. It acts as a counterbalance during hopping, provides additional support when the animal is standing upright, and even functions as a third leg when the kangaroo is moving slowly. The tail is so strong that it can support the entire weight of the kangaroo, allowing it to lean back and deliver powerful kicks with both hind legs simultaneously, a formidable defense against predators or rival kangaroos. Kangaroos are well adapted to the harsh Australian environment. They have excellent hearing and eyesight, which help them detect potential threats in their often open habitats. Their fur is fine and woolly, providing insulation against both heat and cold. Many species have the ability to enter a state of dormancy called torpor during extreme weather conditions, lowering their metabolic rate to conserve energy. One of the most fascinating aspects of kangaroo biology is their reproductive system. Like all marsupials, female kangaroos have a pouch called a marsupium on their belly in which they carry and nurse their young. The reproductive cycle of kangaroos is unique and remarkably efficient. Female kangaroos can have 3 different stages of reproduction happening simultaneously. They can have a joey, baby kangaroo, in the pouch, a young kangaroo outside the pouch but still nursing, and an embryo in developmental stasis waiting to be born. This reproductive strategy, known as embryonic diapause, allows the female to pause the development of an embryo until environmental conditions are favorable or until the current joey leaves the pouch. When a joey is born, it is tiny, about the size of a lima bean, and largely underdeveloped. Immediately after birth, this minuscule creature must climb from the birth canal into the mother's pouch, using only its forelimbs. Once safely in the pouch, the joey attaches to one of 4 teats, where it will remain for several months as it continues to develop. As the joey grows, it begins to peek out of the pouch, gradually spending more time outside until it's too large to fit back in. Even after leaving the pouch permanently, young kangaroos will continue to nurse from their mother for several more months, often putting their heads into the pouch to reach. Kangaroos are herbivores with a diet consisting mainly of grasses, although some species also eat leaves, herbs, and tree bark. Their digestive system is highly specialized to extract maximum nutrition from this high-fiber, low-nutrient diet. Like many herbivores, kangaroos have a chambered stomach and practice rumination, regurgitating partially digested food to chew it again, furthering the breakdown of tough plant material. An interesting adaptation in kangaroo digestion is their ability to extract a high proportion of water from their food. This allows them to go for long periods without drinking, an important survival trait in Australia's arid regions. Some species of kangaroo can go for months without drinking water, obtaining all the moisture they need from their plant-based diet. Kangaroos play a significant role in Australian ecosystems. As large herbivores, they influence vegetation patterns through their grazing, which can help maintain grassland habitats. Their droppings serve as a nutrient source for various organisms and help with seed dispersal. Additionally, kangaroos are an important food source for native predators such as dingoes and wedge-tailed eagles, as well as for indigenous Australian peoples. The social structure of kangaroos varies among species, but many form loose groups called mobs. These mobs can range in size from a few individuals to over 100, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Within these groups, there's often a dominance hierarchy, particularly among males. Male kangaroos, especially in larger species like the red kangaroo, engage in ritualized fighting to establish dominance and gain mating rights. These fights involve boxing with their forearms and balancing on their tails to deliver powerful kicks with their hind legs. While these confrontations can look violent, serious injuries are relatively rare, as the fights are more about displaying strength and dominance than causing harm. Kangaroos communicate through a variety of vocalizations and body language. They use different calls to alert others of danger, to communicate between mothers and joeys, and during mating rituals. Body postures, ear positions, and tail movements are also important in kangaroo communication. The relationship between kangaroos and humans is complex and multifaceted. For indigenous Australians, kangaroos have been an important part of life for thousands of years. They feature prominently in Aboriginal Dreamtime stories, which form the basis of their spiritual and cultural beliefs. Kangaroos have traditionally been a crucial source of food and materials, with their meat providing sustenance and their skins used for clothing and tools. In modern Australia, kangaroos remain a significant part of national identity. The kangaroo appears on the Australian coat of arms, on various denominations of the currency, and as the logo of national organizations like Qantas Airlines. They are a major draw for tourism, with visitors from around the world eager to see these unique animals in their natural habitat. However, the interaction between kangaroos and modern human society is not without challenges. As human settlements have expanded into kangaroo habitats, conflicts have arisen. In some areas, kangaroos are seen as pests due to their impact on agriculture and their involvement in road accidents. This has led to controversial culling programs in some regions, sparking debates about wildlife management and animal welfare. On the other hand, kangaroos face threats from human activities. Habitat loss due to urbanization and agriculture is a significant concern for many kangaroo species. Climate change is also posing challenges, altering the ecosystems that kangaroos depend on. Some species, particularly smaller, more specialized kangaroos and wallabies, are considered threatened or endangered. Conservation efforts for kangaroos focus on habitat protection, management of populations, and research to better understand their ecology and behavior. National parks and reserves play a crucial role in protecting kangaroo habitats, while various organizations work to rehabilitate injured or orphaned kangaroos. The commercial use of kangaroos is another area of both economic importance and controversy. Australia has a regulated kangaroo harvesting industry which uses kangaroo meat and leather. Proponents argue that this industry is sustainable and provides economic benefits, while also helping to manage kangaroo populations. Critics, however, raise concerns about animal welfare and the potential impact on kangaroo populations. Kangaroo meat, known for being lean and high in protein, has gained popularity both in Australia and internationally. It's considered a sustainable meat option, as kangaroos produce less methane than cattle and don't require cleared land for grazing. However, cultural attachments to kangaroos and concerns about eating a national symbol have limited its widespread adoption in Australia. In terms of physical characteristics, kangaroos show significant sexual dimorphism, with males typically being much larger than females. The largest kangaroo species, the red kangaroo, can see males reach heights of up to 2 meters, 6.5 feet, and weights of up to 90 kilograms, 200 pounds. Females are generally about half this size. Kangaroos have several adaptations that help them thrive in their environment. Their hind feet are long and narrow, with a strong, elongated fourth toe that helps with their hopping locomotion. Their forelimbs are much smaller and are used for manipulation of food, grooming, and in social interactions. The kangaroo's brain is relatively small compared to its body size, which is common in marsupials. However, this doesn't mean they're unintelligent. Kangaroos have shown problem-solving abilities and can recognize individual humans, suggesting a level of cognitive sophistication. One lesser-known fact about kangaroos is their swimming ability. Despite their association with dry, arid environments, many kangaroo species are competent swimmers. They use their powerful tails for propulsion in water and have been known to swim across rivers or even out to sea if necessary. Kangaroos play a role in scientific research beyond just studies of their own biology and behavior. Their unique reproductive system and the composition of their milk have been of interest to researchers in fields such as developmental biology and nutrition. The kangaroo's energy-efficient hopping has inspired studies in biomechanics and even the development of prosthetic limbs. In popular culture, kangaroos have become one of the most recognizable symbols of Australia. They feature in countless books, movies, and television shows, often portrayed as friendly, bouncy characters. This portrayal, while endearing, can sometimes lead to misconceptions about the true nature of these wild animals. The diversity within the kangaroo family is often underappreciated. While the larger species are well known, there are many smaller species with fascinating adaptations. Tree kangaroos, for instance, have evolved to live in the rainforest of northeastern Australia and New Guinea. These animals have developed shorter hind legs and stronger forelimbs for climbing, showcasing the adaptability of the kangaroo lineage. The future of kangaroos in Australia faces both challenges and opportunities. Climate change is likely to have significant impacts on their habitats and food sources. Increasing temperatures and changing rainfall patterns could alter the distribution of different kangaroo species across the continent. At the same time, there's growing recognition of the importance of indigenous knowledge and wildlife management. Traditional Aboriginal practices and understanding of kangaroo ecology are increasingly being incorporated into conservation strategies, offering new perspectives on sustainable coexistence with these iconic animals. Research into kangaroo genetics is providing new insights into their evolution and adaptation. Studies have revealed that different kangaroo species can hybridize, which has implications for their taxonomy and conservation. Genetic research is also helping to inform breeding programs for endangered species of kangaroos and wallabies. In conclusion, kangaroos are remarkable creatures that embody the unique evolutionary history of Australia. From their distinctive hopping gait to their complex reproductive system, every aspect of kangaroo biology tells a story of adaptation to the challenging Australian environment. These animals play crucial roles in their ecosystems, hold deep cultural significance for Indigenous Australians, and have become beloved symbols of their homeland recognized around the world. As we continue to share the Australian continent with these extraordinary marsupials, it's crucial that we strive for a balance between human needs and the conservation of kangaroo populations and their habitats. Through continued research, thoughtful management, and a deep appreciation for these iconic animals, we can ensure that kangaroos continue to thrive, hop, and capture our imaginations for generations to come.